Look at that. Oh, there he goes, there he goes, there he goes. He looks like a tilapia, but he's got like blue marks on him. What is going on, guys? It's Brandon J. Today, we're gonna be rescuing some fish that are trapped in these tiny tide pools right here behind me. They're currently being bashed and battered because they are attempting to be eaten alive by birds that can't swallow them. Basically, long story short, the fish that are trapped in here can't go anywhere because it's too shallow, and they're a little bit too big for the birds that are trying to eat them, but the birds are relentless. They just keep going after them. I saw these things, they're cut up, they're bloody. All right, guys, so I don't know if you could see those fish, but all of them have really, really bad markings on them. They're in bad shape. So we're gonna be getting all of these fish, putting them in a cooler and transporting them to their new home, which is gonna be a nursery at Shiner Sam's. Now, there's good news and bad news. The good news is there's slightly bit of running water, so this water is gonna be good, it's fresh, but this is pretty much one of the deepest pockets in this whole thing. You guys can see, yeah, all this stuff right here is, well, it's pretty dried up. It's pretty mucky, but I mean, look at this. We've got dead fish all over the place. So the guys that are stuck in this, they're not gonna last super long. All right, first things first, we've got our bucket right here and we've got our cast net. So this is gonna be game changer. Next up, we have the giant cooler, and this is gonna be the star player of the day. This is a giant bubbler. It's gonna allow so much oxygen in here. So no matter how many fish we fill up with this thing, they're gonna get plenty of oxygen so they can breathe on the ride to Shiner Sam's. Also, today's video is sponsored by Mystery Tackle Box. Now, if the fish we were going after weren't freaking vegetarians, then I'd definitely be using one of my mystery tackle boxes today. But if you don't know about mystery tackle box, we'll break it down later in today's video. But I noticed there's a fish underneath this piece of wood. So we're gonna walk down together. It's probably not gonna move. I wanna show you, like, this is the length these fish are gonna have to go through just to not get annihilated by birds. And there's a couple dead fish right beside it too. So this is the only guy that's made it. All right, so his head is right under this piece of wood. I don't know if you can see it, but it's the little white thing, that's his mouth. Look at that. Oh, there he goes, there he goes, there he goes. He's beat up too. Man, I feel so bad for these fish. So that's where that guy was, but I mean, look at this. Right over here, you have some ones that didn't make it, and I guarantee that's from the birds. After a lot of walking and a lot of out of breath, we made it to the first little spot. Now, you guys remember the iPhone footage I shot yesterday? I am kind of thinking we're a little bit late because this is where that footage was shot, and I do not see one tilapia. However, we did see a couple dead ones at the beginning and that one that was hiding under the tree, which I couldn't catch that one because, I mean, it was under a freaking tree. We found another victim. So we're still going for it. Still really trying, I promise. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God, these smell like fish. Imagine that. Wow. You can see this one. All the lacerations there on the sides, like they've been pecked by the big blue birds. This one's beat up on the sides, pecked in the head, pecked right there. I mean, they're literally just being eaten alive, but you see what I'm saying? Like, there was a whole school of these size fish literally yesterday, and that side's dammed off and this is dammed off. So I don't know where they went. Something like that. Have you guys caught anything out of here yet? What'd you guys catch so far?
Can you give me like $10,000?
Kid just asked me for $10,000. Did you get any tilapia yet?
Yeah.
How big?
That big.
A big one? Oh, snap. They got the exact fish that we're looking for. Oh no. Is that fish still alive or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is? Are you guys eating it?
How you standing in barking?
Yeah, he's definitely alive. He's flipping out of the box right now. All right, bro, we gotta find a new spot. We've been outdone. We've been outsmarted. There was literally no one here 5 minutes ago.
If we give them 10 grand, they'll leave.
Yeah, if I give them that 10 grand they wanted, they'll give me that fish. I hope they eat it. Who knows? I don't know. Not my fish, not my problem. All right, obviously we are having a little bit of a problem finding the tilapia. I wish it was easy as just casting a lure out and catching them, but unfortunately, they're vegetarian, so they had to be difficult. Other than that, I want to tell you about the sponsor of today's video, which is Mystery Tackle Box. Now, if you don't know what Mystery Tackle Box is, you're pretty much living under a rock, but they are a subscription-based box company. This can be delivered to your door every single month. It's packed full of a bunch of different baits. So if you're a bass fisherman or any kind of fisherman, they pretty much have anything for anyone. My favorite thing about it is it kind of gets me out of my comfort zone. As a fisherman, I tend to like throw the flukes or throw the worms, but it gives you different stuff. Like for instance, this guy right here, I guarantee that this would slay in Columbus, Georgia when they're eating shad, but this is not something I would ever really buy if I saw it at the store. However, having it in the box, I'd use it, and I guarantee this thing catches fish. So it's put me on a lot of baits that I wasn't aware of in the past, which is one reason I really love it. And if you're a fisherman, you already know baits get pretty pricey. You're gonna save 40% off retail if you get one of these boxes. They're filled with baits that are at a cheaper price than you could ever get them at the store. So you can even save more money by getting your first box for as little as $10 by using the code Jiggin, or you can click the link in the description below I'll have for you guys. All in all, if you've never tried mystery tackle box before, now is the perfect time. Just click the link in the description below. It's like Christmas to your door every single month. You're saving money on baits. You're getting baits that you probably would never see before or never buy before to get you out of your comfort zone. And I guarantee you, you're gonna get something in the box that's gonna be able to catch fish. So with that being said, I hope you guys try out Mystery Tackle Box if you haven't already. And thank you, Mystery Tackle Box, for sponsoring today's video. All right, this is the absolute last resort, whether we catch fish or not. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but we have absolutely struggled. We've been down the whole entire river. We're at the very end before it goes to a private lake. But the fish that are down here, not the big tilapia. Honestly, do not know where the big tilapia are. However, we've got some bread and some Belvita like crackers. So the plan is there's a bunch of fish stuck here. They can't go that way and they can't go that way. So they're just kind of trapped. Again, they're a little bit smaller, but there are a bunch of like juvenile tilapia. And they're just gonna get absolutely pegged by birds, or they're going to, well, I would say drown, but suffocate if the water gets any lower. Well, if we were catching minnows, we'd be set. We have freaking every minnow in this place riled up in one spot right now. But I'm trying to draw in the old big tilapias. We might have one. We might have one. Dude, I think we have one fish. No. Oh no, we got a couple. We got a couple. I'll take that. Right here, honestly, it would be a beautiful aquarium fish. Little tilapia. I mean, that is like full-fledged aquarium fish right there. Absolutely beautiful. I know we had 3. Yeah. Oh yeah, son. We're doing great, Trav. Oh look, there's a fish right there on the grass. We definitely got a lot more. I mean, we got like a good 5 or 6. Unfortunately, this little guy is actually a panfish, and we cannot keep game fish, which is panfish, by cast net. You would have to catch them on rod and reel. So we're gonna let this little guy go. Best of luck. Rules are rules. I'd love to save them too, but I can't legally. Just jumped out of the freaking bucket. I've never seen one of these before. I don't even know what this is, Trav. He looks like a tilapia, but he's got like blue marks on him. That may be one of the prettiest fish I've ever seen. This is called a chub. This is bass candy right there. You thought bass like wild shiners? You should see bass eating these things. So we'll put that guy in there. That's a straight up shiner, dude. That's pretty awesome. We'll throw that guy in there too. I was not expecting for there to be wild shiners here. Look at this baby tilapia again. Look at that little guy. All right, we're actually getting quite a few fish, which is good. Guys, look at this. Look at this. Holy crap. Look at that big old turtle. Hey, buddy. I'm checking all the bridges right now. I cannot seem to find any more fish. But look at that guy. See ya. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we have right here. Not a ton of fish. Like, definitely could have been more, but the good news is that all of these fish, except for the chubs, have potential to get so big, and they would never reach that potential in here. They literally cannot go anywhere. So I'm glad we got them out. All this is so shallow, and they literally just get pecked to death and eaten to death here. All right, homies, we have officially made it to Shiner Sam's. Now, here's the thing. If we put everything that we caught today in this body of water, this is where the famous giant shiner sand bass are, they would pretty much get obliterated immediately. So what you guys didn't really know is Sam actually has an additional body of water back here. I call it the ditch, but I mean, it's pretty big. It's deep, it's pretty wide, and it goes just as far as all the other ones. So there's plenty of water here. The good news about this place is it already has a thriving population of giant tilapia. So we're going to be introducing the younger tilapia, and they'll be plenty safe here and obviously thrive and survive because, well, the other tilapia made it. We are going to go with the little wild shiner first. Goodbye, buddy. Best of luck. All right, thank God he made it. I was really nervous. I was gonna toss a shiner in there and just get obliterated. We're gonna go ahead and introduce the tilapia. These guys just flop around so much. All right, buddy, be free. 5, 6, number 7, number 8, number 9. Those guys are like freaking neon going in there. All right, last but not least, Mr. Chubb. See you, buddy. All right, sweet. That wraps it up for the freaking rescue video. We didn't get to rescue the big ones. I don't know what happened to them, where they went. I know we were a little too late on some of them because, well, we found them dead. But good news is we did get some tilapia and other cool species out that just wouldn't have made it. They'd either get pecked off by birds when they get bigger and they're not able to be so swift, or they would have just died when the water dried up. Oh my God. Can you see him? All right, look at the bass right here. Watch this, let's see if we can fake him out. Oh, you saw it? He came up and ate it. All right. Well, good news is we threw the fish over there and not here. Speaking of bass though, I'd like to thank the sponsor of today's video, Mystery Tackle Box. Remember, you can click the link in the description below. Mystery Tackle Box, thank you for sponsoring today's video. I really appreciate it. And guys, don't forget, if we get 5,000 likes on this video, I will go back to the creek where we got all these fish out of. I'll get my winch on my big truck and pull out all that trash. Obviously, when I get my truck back, I'm rocking the Tacoma right now, but when the Tundra's done, we'll be sure to do that. 5,000 likes. That's gonna pretty much wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, we'll catch you on the next adventure. Peace out.
Get it by any means, I gotta come up. I'm trying to live life every day like it's summer. They try and test me, yeah, I'm out.